moment we moved to this home, I knew that I need to spruce up this narrow and very dark hallway. I spent almost one whole year in transforming this space little by little, one wall at a time, after imagining countless number of ideas over and over, to achieve from this plain area to this warm and welcoming space. Come, I'll walk you through the whole process. For the right wall, I thought of adding these square shelves as I believed it will add some nice dimensions. To fix this, first I made paper cutouts by tracing the shelves on a paper. Then I taped them to the wall. Once I'm happy with the layout, I decided to drill. I have marked the holes on the paper. Then I'm sticking this paper cup below the drilling spot, as it helps to collect all the concrete dust in it. After fixing the plugs to the hole, the screws are fixed to it and then the shelves can be attached. Inside these cube shelves, I'm placing some small decor items that I already have. Next, moving to the middle wall. I decided to go with a simple gallery wall containing our family portraits. Again, I start with taping the traced paper, then drilling and then fixing the photo frames. To the middle of this layout comes the wall-mounted half-moon shelf, on top of which I am placing an artificial plant, as this place is not ideal for real plants since it doesn't get enough light. I got these wooden trims from a local hardware shop, and with these I am planning to go for a dual-tone walls. Here the walls are divided horizontally with these wooden trims along the 3 sides of the hallway minus the doors. Totally I purchased 3 sets of wooden trim measuring 7 feet. Now I have to measure and cut them based on the requirements. Once it's done, I'm sanding them for a smoother finish. Next, I'm going to stain them into darker brown shades to match the shade of the floating shelves in our living room. Wetting the wooden trim is a must for the even application of stain. I have 3 stain colors, so I'm mixing them approximately to reach my desired shade. Then I'm forming it into a nice watery paste-like consistency by adding water little by little. Then by dipping a clean rag, I'm nicely rubbing it on all the exposing sides and edges. Once everything is nice and dry, I'm giving a varnish coat for a shiny finish. Before fixing the wooden trims to the wall, I'm packing the gap between the door frame and the wall with the white cement. Since I don't have the proper tool, I'm using my butter spatula for the white cement application. And to my surprise, it worked well. And I found this oddly similar to applying icing on a cake. After deciding the height with the help of spirit level, I am sticking the masking tape. And below this masking tape, I am going to paint a darker shade color compared to the current green paint. The advantage of a two-tone color wall is it adds a nice extra color to the space without much chaos. I went for olive green as it matches well with the earthy shade of the wooden trim and also goes well with the mustard yellow arch in the dining room and the entryway. Next, it is time to fix the trim to the wall. First, I used this nail as advised by the person in the hardware shop, but it didn't work out well. So instead, what I did was, wherever the nail has to come, a hole was drilled. Then to that hole a wooden plug is inserted. And then the wooden trim was nailed to the wall with these. I always get a sense of satisfaction from removing the masking tape. Next, to the left side of the wall, I have planned to have a black and white photo gallery. And as usual, I finalized the layout with help of traced paper cutouts. And this time, with the help of command strips, I am going to hang the photo frames as I might change the gallery layout later. The weight limitation is given in the package, so with the help of the weighing scale, I am measuring the weight of each frame and choosing the strips accordingly. To complement this photo gallery wall, I am adding these two magnetic light fixtures. And its best feature is these light fixtures have motion light sensor. I am adding this mini rug here, which blends well with the wall color. I have fixed two wall brackets at the entrance of the hallway similar to the foyer area. In one of these wall brackets, I am going to hang a DIY decor. I have taken a mustard color A4 paper and cut it into 4 equal parts. Then I am going to fold these sheets into half. I have taken more than 25 numbers. More the numbers, better the output result. Then I have taken a cutout and I am tracing it over the folded paper. I have taken 4 sets of folded paper and clipped it together so that they don't move. Then I am cutting along the traced line. If we take more than 4 sets, it will be difficult to cut and cannot attain a smooth finishing. So better stick to 4 sets. If I open this sheet, you can see a proper bell shape. Now I am going to assemble all the pieces together by gluing the inside 1/3 from the top and the bottom. Then I am folding and pressing it down and I am keeping it under a heavy book so that they dries quickly. Then I am going to layer everything together by gluing each piece in the middle. Once I finish gluing all the pieces, I am going to glue the outer edges together like this, just like how we bind the books. And for the uniform pressure, I am placing my mortar stone above this so that they stay together and dry effectively. Once it is dry, I am going to add a jute thread like this, along with some wooden beads on the top and the bottom. After fully opening the bell, I am securing both the ends together with a paper clip. Next, with two alternative colors, mustard yellow and dark green, I am going to make parachute honeycomb. Here is the cutout and I am going to make it hollow and I will disclose the purpose in the end of the video. So stay tuned to see the beautiful result. Now I am repeating the same process that I did for the bell. For the bell, I added only beads on both the ends, but for the parachute, I am going to add a tassel at the bottom. I believe it is a well clearing scavenger tool, and I'm going to use this for hanging the honeycomb decor that I made. I'm using a very thin black thread to hang everything. Totally it has 6 hooks, so I will be using 2 for the bells, another 2 for the parachute, and the last 2 I'm going to fill it with just tassel. With the help of cord covers, I am going to hide all the exposed wires from my compact wall-mounted Wi-Fi router box. This gives a neat and clutter-free look. Remember, I made the parachute honeycomb hollow inside? I am going to roll this fairy string light into balls and going to keep it inside the parachute honeycomb. This gives a nice lantern look to this hanging decor. And this is how the hallway looks from the entryway. And I absolutely love the whole look and how it blends and perfectly connects both the living area and the dining room together. And do tell me your thoughts in the comment section, and see you all again with another video. Until then, bye, take care.